Sometimes people ask me questions. What's a condenser mic? What's a tritone? What's the difference between a French and German augmented sixth chord? Hey boy, are you even old enough to drink yet? Sometimes I answer questions, and this is one of those times. This is a letter from Jeffrey in Portland, age 9. Jeffrey writes, Dear Mr. SHAE, Maestro is fine. Dear Mr. SHAE, I'm not sure if you remember me, but we met at DreamHack. Remember you did the music for that cool dog game? So anyway, my favorite game is this game called Skyrim. Have you heard of that one? It's a really cool game. The best. Best is double underlined, in case you're interested. But sometimes, after I've been killing the bad guys in it for a while, I get tired of the same sounds, so I turn on the mute button. Is that okay? Sincerely, Jeffrey. P.S. I hope that cool dog game makes you $1 million. Sweet. Well, let's collect our thoughts and discuss. Jeffrey, can I call you Jeff? So as to foster a healthy relationship, one built on such core values as truth, justice, accountability, I'm going to shoot straight with you. Jeff, eat shit. Skyrim was masterfully composed by Jeremy Soule, and it took years of work. Not to mention the voice talent that world is riddled with. Michael Hogan, Jim Cummings, countless others. And the sound design, some of the best around. Sometimes when I'm low, I like to jump into Skyrim and just go deposit all my alchemy ingredients into a box as fast as I can. ASMR bliss. Thank you, Mark Lampert. Did you know that according to Nobuo Uematsu, acclaimed composer of the Final Fantasy franchise, when Yasunori Mitsuda was working on the soundtrack for Chrono Trigger, he worked so hard, he literally crapped blood. You ever crapped blood, Jeff? I've done it. But yeah, Jeff, turn on the mute button. My 4-month-old baby isn't stupid enough to mute a TV. Or here's a thought. If you've been playing long enough to get tired of things, how about you consider turning off the pixels? Oh wait, that doesn't make sense. If you wouldn't turn the picture off, why would you turn the sounds off? Are the sounds less important, Jeff? They're not, Jeff. They're f***ing not. Here, Jeff, mute this, you little 9-year-old. Do you realize that video games basically evolved out of opera? Would you watch an opera muted? Maybe you would, Jeff, but that's because you got no class. Look, I get it. Sometimes games have some really rough audio patches. Ever play a game called Dragon View? Brilliant little hidden gem by Kemco. Beautiful game. However, there's this 15-second theme written to be a suspenseful theme for certain cutscenes, and some jackass decided to use it as a level theme for one of the dungeons in Act 3. Now this particular dungeon is a catacombs with pits and one-way doors. Without the help of a guide, this dungeon can easily take over an hour to navigate. Jeff, an hour of floundering through a maze to a 15-second music loop? It could drive someone to madness, Jeff. Maybe it did, Jeff. Maybe it did. But you suck it up. You fight through it. You make a note. You write a review. Play the game, Jeff. Play the game or don't play the game. If you can't hack it, then go cast your fancy magic someplace else.